Honorable Charles Asiki, I know for a while you served as mayor in Arua municipality then for 10 years. And now again, Arua has become a city. You want to declare your intention, make this official known to the people. Where are you coming? Which position?
Thank you, viewers and listeners. I am Asiki Charles. I am coming to make an official declaration today. I want you to hear it officially from the horse's mouth that I am coming to contest again in the position of mayor of Central Division, my former municipality. That is what I served for 10 years.
The 10 years, somebody will want to know which year to which year, and you took a rest. Why now?
I was mayor from 2006 to 2016 at a stretch, 2 terms. I got out on my own. I wasn't voted out. I just made a decision to get out. And after a while, I have thought, let me come back with the same position of mayor, which is now Central Division after it became city, that I want to come and serve again. I did a lot of things that I think still need to be moved further. So many things that I started, some of them have stalled. I got a lot of accolades as mayor of Arua municipality then, which is Arua's. I even was nominated as one of the best performing mayors in Africa. I was invited by United Cities and Governance of Africa, UCGA, to go to Angola to receive my award. I did a lot of things for this municipality.
Could you mention some of them that changed the municipality then? Because I used to know Arua municipality for cholera.
All of you are aware of USMID program, Uganda Support for Infrastructure Development. I was actually the one who signed the first contract for that project. It was for all 10 municipalities in Uganda. And World Bank said, who performs best will get an award. Arua, which was myself, performed better than any other municipality. I was sent to Addis Ababa, Ethiopia, to go and see World Bank projects there. There was another project by United Nations Capital Development Fund, LED, Local Economic Development, for 10 municipalities in Uganda. And that time, they also said, he who performs best, the municipality that performs best, is going to get an award. I got it. I was sent to Senegal for 10 days. There was another project by International Republican Institute. It was about good governance. They also tested all the local governments in the country. I emerged the best. I was sent to Kenya, White Sands. There was also Slum Dwellers Federation, which was introduced in all the 10 municipalities by Cities Alliance. And there was competition, which was held in Jinja. Arua emerged the best. I was supposed to travel to Rome. I sent my deputy to go and present me. So I got a lot of accolades. Finally, was this one I just mentioned earlier, that the ULGA sent me to Angola to receive my award. So there were like 5 of them. And while I was working here, we started a project, garbage project in water. I don't know if you people are aware. In fact, this garbage that is bothering us, we were turning it into manure and selling the manure. But after I left, the project has stopped. I am assuming that if that project was actually continuing or getting better and better, by now there will be no garbage in town, because we were turning now that garbage into manure. And a few people bought it. I personally used it here on my compound. That was a project to make Arua clean. And I think you all heard that Arua was one of the clean towns. This is one of the reasons why it was that clean. I had a program called Beautification Week. We will dedicate a whole week in the municipality, which is now the Central Division, to come and clean the area. You go to schools, you go to corporate bodies, banks, the prisons, the army, women groups. Everybody was involved. And it was a very well received program. And it actually made a lot of improvement in the look of Arua City, or Arua Central City.
Now that Arua is a city, what do you think has changed and what is lacking that you want to come and fix?
Well, I just want to go and add on what I had done, make it even better. Like I said, this garbage that is bothering us, we are going to produce more manure now, okay? And we are making it more beautiful. We want to make it more beautiful. We planted trees, but after I left, most of the trees died. We wanted ornamental trees. We wanted trees that can be used for other resources, for sheds and so on along the roads. But as I walk around now, I don't see them, which means we didn't. Since the idea was not of the people who were there, they must not have kept them. I want us to go and have a green city with the trees lining the roads, with ornamental trees, and make the place beautiful. We opened a lot of roads. You remember the kiosk story. I think many of you remember kiosk stores. It was my time. I had to, with my council, we had to take a decision and move all the kiosks out of town. And to do that, we opened a lot of roads where we said, can you take your things to those new roads near your homes instead of town? And now if you go to those areas, some small trading centers are cropping up around town because of that project. And we want to make it better. Those roads were opened, there's still a lot to do with them. When I come back to office, we'll improve the conditions of those roads and make them even better. Because I told them, you know, if you allow us to open these roads, it was a very hard thing to do because it wasn't popular. But power lines will go that way, water lines will go that way, communication roads will go that way, which means the area around will be well connected, and, which is what we want in an urban center like Arua Central Division or the former municipality.
Are you impressed with the current Usmid roads that have been done, even after you, which you started, and we saw more roads done? Are you impressed with them?
They are okay, but the lighting is a problem. I've moved around at night. The lighting that came with them, majority are not working. It is upon the leadership to ask, okay, I don't know whether the period of contract has expired, but he should say, these things haven't lasted that long. Why are they not working? The roads themselves, the majority that I have seen, if you go to School Road, I think it's okay, it's perfect. Inyao Road is still perfect. The one which has proceeded to Mvara is still fine. The biggest roads I have problems with are in the center of town. In fact, that's what I want to come and change as well. The center of town has deep water potholes there. Maintenance is not being done in the center of the town. If you go to Transport Road, you see ditches and you see potholes, you see a lot of things there that need doing. Even if we are making new roads, opening new roads, we should also maintain the old things. It's like your clothes. If you buy your clothes, a stitch in time saves many. Which means if you correct the center of town and let it also be looking good as compared to the surrounding areas, I think that's what we will do in my office. Improve the roads in the center. And again, with the cleanliness, if you walk around town, people have forgotten about putting garbage cans, dustbins at their doors. We used to enforce during my time, every shop must provide a can for putting garbage. We had garbage cans land along the roads, if those of you who are older can remember. Those swing garbage collection things. So that somebody walking with a cigarette packet doesn't just flick it. He will know there's next one in 10 meters, he puts it there. Somebody is opening a sweet, he doesn't have to flick it around, he puts it in those containers. We provided them, and our colleagues, like friends from banks and so on, so many people, corporate bodies, help to produce those things and put them by the roadside. I want them back. We want a clean city. And the onus is on you and on me. We have to do it ourselves. Nobody else will do it. And if as a leader you don't provide them an alternative, they'll have nothing to put their garbage in.
Okay, before my colleagues ask their own question, my last question to you. You have been in service before in this leadership. You're coming back. You're meeting young blood in the field. Are you refired, if I can use one word you use somewhere, you're refired to face them and handle, politics has changed from, the young blood to a lot of energy used and money.
I want to tell you this. I am more than prepared. Young brains come with energy, but I come with experience. I come with exposure. I come with this social capital. I come with exposure. A lot of things I come with. It is a lot more than just energy. That is number one. Number two, it's not about having an office or sitting in an office. It's inspiring people. It's giving people hope. It is lifting spirits, and I've done that all the time. By the way, I'm coming from another background of teaching. I have taught a lot of people who have gone out there to teach people. I know how to inspire people. I know how to give hope. I know how to lead. I mean, leadership, my leadership is not about striving for that office alone. It is about going to show people, being a role model, and having things that people can copy from. And I think those young people still have a very long way to reach where I have reached.
We have seen things have changed really. You are coming in. The population of Arua city is mostly youthful, and we have seen Arua Central Division actually as the center of the city has been rated highly in issues to do with criminality, gangs merging up in the city. What is in your plan as you are coming in for the livelihood of the youth in your term?
That's a very nice question. These youth are going in disarray because of lack of mature leadership. Somebody who stands like a father and says, children, you are not doing the right thing. Let's do this. Give them direction, okay? Show them how to earn. I have always been telling them that as a youth, there is a way of getting money for yourself, okay? There are 4 ways I know of earning money. One is working. Whether you're a boda, whether you're a professor in a university, whether you are a nurse, a doctor, you are a compound sweeper, that is work. Do it. Whatever it is, sweeping somebody's road, do it. That is one way. And they're all capable of doing that. The second way is begging. In the local language, it is a way of earning money, but it's very embarrassing for you youth. If I see a young, able-bodied person going around begging, it's really embarrassing. Well, you can think it is helping you get money, but it's wrong. The third method is donation. I can donate some money to you as an individual, as a group, but that is a one-off thing. It's just one-off. So the best thing is youth, let us work. That's why in my first term, I talked to a friend of mine who works with UN Habitat, the country director. He gave me a one-stop youth center for skilling the young people. It is there at Niva. If you go to Niva, that structure just next to the primary school, it's called a one-stop youth center. I was the one who brought it there myself, courtesy of my friend who is the UN Habitat country director. We skilled a lot of youth. All you need is a skill. Education is important, but sometimes you just need skills. That is doing things very well with your hands. That's why I was saying, even if it is sweeping, sweep very well. If it's digging, dig very well. If it is teaching in the classroom, do it very well. Do something. You can always find something to do. But if there's no leader to tell them that, if there's nobody to guide them that way, they'll get confused. They'll now go for social conformity. Social conformity is when people do things in a group just because they think it is good and their other friend has started it. We leaders must stand up as mature leaders and mature people. I'm saying that because I've passed through it. I know it. I've had times, my stories in my lifetime, where I even didn't have 200 shillings on me. Very useful man. No money at all. I had to think, how do I survive? And slowly I came out of it. And those success stories, I'm going to tell them. I don't think these young people who are coming into contest have had some of my experiences. They haven't. They'll get stuck along the way. But I have done it, I've seen it, I have corrected it, I have helped in it, I've inspired people, I've given a lot of people hope, and I'm very confident I'll do that again, and to many more people. In fact, these few years I was outside, I felt wasted. I felt talent, wisdom, brains were being wasted. I know these young people are intelligent, yes, but you need time to experience the world, the real world, so that you can talk from an informed point of view, a mature point of view.
There was one thing I asked about money. People now look into politics as money. If you are a candidate who disses money, they run for it. How are you going to handle this? It has made many of the people elect the wrong leaders.
I'll be very honest. I'll be honest. If I don't have the money, I'll be very honest and say I don't have the money. But I can do ABCD. Just like I've already explained in some brief way, I can do a lot. I have a lot of social capital. That is more important than giving you cash. If, Robert, I link you with somebody who can give you a lot of work, that's what I have done. I can, skilling, like I did the skilling of youth already, it happened. I can connect you with a lot of people who will give you skills and so on. All you need in life is skills. Whether it is riding a bicycle, that's why they are boda bodas, whether it is riding a piki, you need some skill. And these youths need some skill. I have this story of a lady who came looking for a job. Not to me, but to a friend of mine. She wanted a job. And the friend asked, "What can you do?" She said, "I can't do anything." He said, "No, but what can you do?" She said, "I can only cook." I said, "Yeah, brilliant. That is the skill you should employ. You can open a small kiosk and start cooking." Do you know today as I talk, that woman is employing other people? But it took a leader to explain this to them. I'm going to be a visionary leader to open people's eyes, young people's eyes, so that they can see. Sometimes the things are next to them, but nobody tells them. Honestly, I have not had, yes, His Excellency does it a lot. The President, when he goes to places, he talks about, if you have a small piece of land, you partition it, you have half for soya, half for this, half for this. He is trying to make people gain livelihood. But our local leaders, unless maybe I haven't seen them, they are not doing that. And I'm always prepared to do that. Improve the livelihood of my people in the central division, make it very clean, and that will also attract investors. When people see there's a good leadership, you definitely get people attracted to come with the investment ideas and employ more of these young people in various capacities, maybe work in their hotels, work in their factories, work in whatever they come with.
Okay, as we sign out, who is Charles Asiki in 3 seconds?
Asiki Charles is a teacher by profession. He is a leader. And like I said, not because of holding a position in office, but because of the attributes of a leader. He's a leader, he's a father. I have many children that have come out of my hands and they're doing very well in the world. I'll not name names, but that is one of my leadership skills, which I want to copy to my people here, young people here. Let them do like my own. If mine can do that and feature in the whole world, what about you? You are capable. You just need direction. So, I'm a leader, I'm a teacher, I'm a father, I'm a friend, I am a Ugandan.